Okay, this is a Genshin Impact video of the 9 Pillars of Peace quest. So there's 9 pillars here. You get these orbs to put in them, and stones, I guess they're called. And you get those for collecting a lot of things. You need to collect like 130 different Geoculus, which are scattered throughout this region of the map called Liyue. Liyue or Liyue? I don't know. One of those. And I guess I got a little bit distracted here with the treasure chest. Couldn't resist fighting those enemies and getting the treasure chest. I think the items you get from killing the enemies is probably even more useful than what you get out of the chest. But I can tell which pillars I haven't done yet because they look slightly different. They get these like orange glowing lines on them when you've used a stone on them. So I did a few of them before, and then I went and collected all the rest of the Geoculus to get all the stones, and then came back here and there was like 4 more to do. That was annoying. I was forced to fight these flowers here when I was just trying to skip doing that and go straight to putting the stone in. So yeah, it takes a long time to collect all the Geoculus, but I did watch a video. I collected most of them just exploring on my own, because it does show them on the minimap when you're close enough. And then for the last like 15, I watched a video that showed where they all were and found them all that way except for one, which I I thought that I might have already had it, so I didn't go check. But when I only had one left, I just used a resonance stone, which you can make at the blacksmith. I think you make it at the blacksmith. And that will show you where one of the Geoculus are. You can also get them for the Animunculus in the other area, which I didn't need because I watched another video to get all those. So yeah, you activate those and it cracks open and it looks at the door. So I've got 1 left to go here. 1 left out of 9, and you get a treasure chest, I think, for each pillar that you activate. So this team was kind of just my exploring team. I'm glad I realized I should probably use my strongest characters when I get inside the temple. It's a bit funny that it knocks your character off after you do it. So there's the door open, which yes, it takes a long time to collect all the things. I suppose you could do it in maybe an hour or 2, maybe 2 hours. Maybe an hour is pushing it, unless you know where they all are. I think that would Probably take at least a couple of hours to collect them all. But yeah, this is inside. And I realized, oh yeah, I'm probably gonna be fighting people, so how about I use my highest level characters here? So this is playing at like 1.5 speed, so I do find that if I'm doing any faster than that in Genshin Impact, it's a bit too much when you're in combat, because there's a lot going on, a lot of numbers going all over the place. So this is the first time I'd seen any of this. I didn't watch a video to see what was going to happen when you get in here. I was pretty sure you'd be fighting enemies, but especially when I saw that ruined guard on the ground there. I think you're supposed to smash that stone that's there. Yeah, and there I finally did it. I think it makes the enemies stronger or gives them shields or something, so you deal less damage. But against these ruined guards, you just want to hit their weak spot, I think, with an archer to knock them out. And you can yeah, you can only do that. There's a certain time after they recover that you can't knock them out again. So these enemies were kind of tough. I think I ended up having to use some healing items, because I didn't want to just fail this and have to do it again. And usually I'm just focused on trying to deal as much damage as I can. And not like just playing it safe and trying to keep a distance from the enemies. You don't fight these guys a ton, so I haven't really figured out the best way to fight them. It seems like they get knocked out when they roll into you. I'm not sure if that's because I had a shield or not. Also, it's pointing me to these things that I don't think I can destroy them. Which I think is powering up the enemies here. So these guys also have a weak spot. When you hit it, they get knocked out, and you can hit them for a bit. I think even after they wake up, they do spend a bit of time just hovering over the ground, so you can still hit them with melee characters. But yeah, definitely glad I decided to use some food there just to make sure all my characters didn't die, but then one hit and they die anyway. So yeah, I was getting a little bit worried if I was just going to die to these enemies. But I managed to be able to keep knocking this guy out. Also, yeah, you can see he was glowing then, which means he's being powered up, but I didn't really know if you could shut that off. I know it's pointing me to like two different things. But I hate when enemies get stuck on top of those geo I don't know what to call them. I just call them barrels. Pillars, I guess you could call them. But yeah, trying to fight this this main enemy, and the other enemies are coming up and hitting me. But that's you. I think you just had to kill that. Whatever its name was, I forgot to check. And then the other enemies went away. So yeah, when you beat them, you unlock this room. It has some treasure chests in it. Is there anything useful in those chests? Not really. But then you can get the quest item to finish the quests. And I think for completing the quest you get some primo gems, which is good. What it does is it says you have to go sell the ring. And I think there's like 2 different people you can sell it to, but I just sold it to the first one I found. I couldn't be bothered seeing what would happen if I went to the other person. Maybe you can get a better price for it. But at the time I didn't really care about money, about Mora, so I'm just like, yeah, that sounds like a lot of money. I'll just take that. So that's basically the end of the quests. It does take a long time to just be able to get in there and do it, which is probably why you get a decent reward at the end with the however many primo gems you get, and you get 200,000 Mora as well. Or maybe you could get more, I don't know. You also might get some more primo gems because it completes an achievement. So anyway, that was the end of that 9 Pillars quest. So I thought it would be one of the most interesting like side quests that there are. And yeah, that'll be it. That'll be it for this video. So, is it worth getting all of the Geoculus? You also get to level up the shrines, and I think it gives you more stamina, which is useful, so there's also that. So, and you get other rewards for leveling up those shrines anyway. So anyway, that's it for this video of the 9 Pillars side quest. So thanks for watching, bye.